Everyone, it's Tankenstein, and in this video I'll go over everything you need to know about tech trees, including what they are, how to research vehicles, and what you need to do to progress through them and to do so quickly, and more. I'll go over the strengths and weaknesses of each tech tree in another video, so keep an eye out. That being said, I feel like I can explain all of this fairly quickly, so let's jump into it. To put it bluntly, tech trees are the way that you can earn vehicles by playing War Thunder. You can earn said vehicles by completing matches with vehicles of that category, e.g. playing German tanks gives you RP for your next German tank you want to unlock, while playing Swedish Air Forces gives you RP for your next Swedish Air Force unlock. Keep in mind that you can also use convertible RP to unlock vehicles in your tech trees, and I do have a short 3-minute video that goes over all of that in detail if you're interested. Link below. And what I mean by that is that you can simply go to your tech tree, you can find the next vehicle that you want to unlock, click that, or research to switch vehicles. Voila, simple as that. Once you earn enough RP to unlock a vehicle, you can choose to purchase it with your silver lions and then move to the next part of the tech tree. This is important because you need to research a vehicle in order to research the vehicle directly below it. Just as importantly, you can research all the vehicles that you want, but if you want to play a certain vehicle at any BR, you have to have had purchased every vehicle before it in that specific line of your tech tree. So that being said, if I want to unlock the F3H Demon and play it, I have to have had purchased every single one of these vehicles, with the exception of vehicles where there are 2 slots in the same category, but I'll go over that a little bit later. There is one special exception, however, and that's helicopters, as you simply need to own a tank or plane of whatever tier is specified in that given nation to start unlocking helicopters. So as you go here to the helicopters tab, you have to either own a rank 5 tank or a rank 5 aircraft, and then you can start going after helicopters. Each nation's tech trees are divided into tiers and arranged through BRs. While I won't get much into BRs here, as I have an entire video about it, link below, know that every single tech tree functions on the basis of BRs, with tiers more or less splitting vehicles based on era rather than battle rating. If you go too far down in the tech tree with a certain type of vehicle, you run the risk of having a weak overall lineup. As you can see here, you have tier 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth, and within each of these you can have a wide range of BRs, 5.7 to 6.3, 6.7 there. It really runs the gamut, and in order to see how many vehicles you need of that BR in order to progress, you can simply look here. I have 3 out of 4, so the next vehicle I get, technically, I can unlock one of these. It wouldn't really matter because I still need to unlock these vehicles in order to get here, but you get the idea. Each nation has between 2 and 4 separate armed forces tabs to select from. All have planes and tanks that you can choose from, while all nations except for France, China, and Sweden have also helicopters and naval forces, although France does currently have helicopters. They will soon have naval forces as well the Swedish and Chinese tech trees. To select between these, simply click up here, and you will be able to just navigate exactly how you want. So if you want to go to the helicopters for the Americans, so on and so forth, and if I click on Great Britain, for example, it goes directly into their aviation tech tree. If I go to helicopters and then I want to go to Germany, it goes to Germany's helicopter tech tree, so on and so forth. It's pretty easy to navigate once you get the hang of it. Also, if you want, you can click a vehicle name of that nation's tech tree, or that nation and then their specific tech tree, better said, and then you can actually find it with ease. Now, for researching, there are 2 different ways one can look at progressing through the tech tree. First, you can simply unlock the bare minimum number of vehicles that you will need to move on to the next tier, or you can meander and unlock every single vehicle in a tier prior to progressing. Personally, I would say go with the first option because, in my opinion, it is far quicker to go back and complete the tech tree once you get far enough into it, as opposed to completing it as you go along. There are some exceptions, as you want to make sure that you have a filled out lineup with similar BR vehicles, but my general rule is not to buy more than 1 or 2 vehicles over the minimum required to progress through the next tier. Used in conjunction with premium vehicles, time, and boosters, you'll end up tearing through tech trees. Even without these things, check out my Tank Waypoint Guide playlist so you can take out tanks way more easily and progress through the tree way more easily. That said, on some of the vehicle tabs, you will find that there are more vehicles when you click on it. So as I showed you before with the Americans, but a really famous example is right here in the British tech tree with the various Spitfires. I believe it might be here. Yes, you can have 4 of them. And feel free to research multiple vehicles in these same tabs, but know that researching only the first vehicle in that tab is required to move to the next part of the tech tree. So by simply unlocking the Spitfire F Mark, 14E, I can move down here and start unlocking the Meteors. So you don't need to unlock each and every single one of these. But if you want to be a completionist, be my guest. And finally, as side notes, but still very important to know, using vehicles similar in BR to the vehicle you want to unlock gives much higher RP rewards for vehicles at the end of the match. While you'll earn just as much RP as normal for your individual vehicle modifications for vehicles you played in the match, using, for example, a 10 BR plane to research a 3 BR plane will give far lower amounts of RP than simply jumping into a 2 to 4 BR plane. Additionally, the gold mark premium vehicles on the right side of each tech tree are totally independent of RP and can be purchased and used at any time, regardless of your current tech tree progress. This all said, thank you all so much for watching. It means a ton to me, and I hope you learned something by watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you would like to view my future content. Thanks again for watching, take care, and be excellent to each other.